Have you ever been so petty that you played the long game for actual years just to watch someone get exactly what they deserved? My college roommate, Jessica, was the kind of person who made everyone else's life harder just because she could. She'd eat my food, then deny it while holding the empty container. She'd blast music at 3 a.m., then act shocked when I asked her to turn it down. But the worst part? She stole my research. Senior year, I spent 8 months developing an original thesis on sustainable urban planning. Jessica would hover while I worked, asking innocent questions about my methodology. I thought she was just being friendly. I was wrong. 3 weeks before our presentations, Jessica submitted her thesis first. It was my work. Every graph, every conclusion, every innovative solution I'd developed. She'd even copied my typos. When I confronted her, she shrugged. "Prove it," she said, smiling coldly. Professor Martinez already loves my project. I had backups, but she'd been smart. She'd taken my ideas and rewritten them just enough to make plagiarism difficult to prove. My advisor suggested I choose a new topic. With 3 weeks left, I was devastated. That night, something in me crystallized. Jessica wanted to play games? Fine, I'd play better. I threw together a mediocre replacement thesis and graduated quietly. Jessica won the departmental award for academic excellence with my stolen work. She got hired at the city's top planning firm based on that research. Meanwhile, I took a job at a small nonprofit making half her salary. For 3 years, I watched her rise. She became the firm's youngest senior planner, landed magazine interviews, spoke at conferences about her innovative approach to urban sustainability. Each success built on my stolen foundation made my resolve stronger. During those years, I built something Jessica couldn't steal, a real reputation. I worked with community organizations, published papers, and most importantly, kept developing the research she'd appropriated. I knew those concepts better than anyone because they were mine. I also kept detailed records of everything Jessica posted online about her work, screenshots of interviews where she explained methodologies she'd never actually understood, videos of presentations where she stumbled through questions about her own supposed research. By year 4, I'd earned my master's degree and caught the attention of the State Planning Commission. They offered me a position reviewing major development proposals, including ones from Jessica's firm. That's when I saw it. A massive waterfront development proposal spearheaded by Jessica. She was using the same stolen concepts, but she'd fundamentally misunderstood the environmental impact calculations. Her plan would destroy the local ecosystem within 5 years. I could have simply flagged the errors in my official review. Instead, I did something better. I reached out to the environmental groups she'd failed to properly consult. I connected them with the journalists who'd featured her in those glowing profiles. I provided them with technical analysis showing how her award-winning methodology was flawed
and would cause irreversible damage. The story broke 2 weeks before the city council vote. Rising Star Planners project could destroy waterfront ecosystem. The article included quotes from actual environmental scientists explaining how Jessica had misapplied the very research that made her famous. Jessica tried to defend herself, but it was clear she didn't understand the work well enough to answer technical questions. When pressed about specific calculations, she couldn't explain her own methodology. The project was voted down unanimously. 3 firms pulled out of future partnerships. Jessica was quietly let go 6 months later. The best part? The commission asked me to lead a corrected version of the waterfront project using my original research. The real version. We designed something actually sustainable. At the ribbon cutting, I spotted Jessica in the crowd. Our eyes met across the plaza. She looked tired, older. I'd heard she was working at a small suburban firm now doing basic zoning reviews. I didn't feel triumphant. I felt satisfied. Sometimes the long game isn't about revenge. It's about making sure the right person gets credit for doing the work correctly.